Start.
Hi everyone, welcome to the YouTube classes SAM Biology. I am Salim. Today we are going to study on genetic problems. So there are varieties of genetic problems will be asked in your CET and NEET examination as well as the competitive examination. Today we are going to focus on particularly the calculation on number of gametes produced by a plant or an animal in the given genotype. Okay. For example, I will write here. See, this type of genotype will be given in your examination, and they are going to ask you what is the possibility of the number of gametes produced when this type of genotype is given. Most of the students will feel very difficult by looking at this because you can see that there are 4 genes are involved. Normally you studied only up to 2 gene inheritance. So hence what is the simple trick to solve this type of problems? Let us learn in today's lecture. I hope you observed the problem. So in that problem it was given that how many types of gametes are produced by a plant having this genotype. Okay. See, normally we know that when the problems are given, so what is the trick to solve this problem is we are going to use a formula 2 raised to x. 2 raised to x or 2 to the power x. ಎರಡರ ಘಾತ x ಅನ್ನೋ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸೂತ್ರದ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವು ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. X means what? So X means the number of heterozygous condition. The number of heterozygous condition is the value of X in this case. So in the given problem, only this you can see that capital B, small b is the heterozygous condition. Therefore, X is equal to 1. Now substitute this value here. So 2 to the power 1, nothing but 2. So the number of gamete possible in this case is 2. Now how? Let us study in detail. I will tell you how exactly this. See, in the given problem, they have given capital A, homozygous condition. So hence there is a probability that it will go with capital B and also with the small b, heterozygous condition is given. Again, there is a homozygous condition was given, capital C. Again, there is a probability that it will go with this also. So now you can add all these 3, capital A, capital B, capital C, and another gamete is capital A, small b, capital C. So this is called fork line method. So by using fork line method also you can solve the given problem, but in CET and NEET there is a very short time. Hence you have to remember this formula, so where X is equal to the number of heterozygous condition. For this problem the answer is 2. So the number of gametes are 2. Now let us study another one problem. I hope you observed the problem. Again they are asking how many types of gametes are produced by an organism with this genotype. Capital A, small a, capital B, small b, capital C, small c, capital D, capital D. Okay. Again we have to use the same formula 2 to the power x. Again x is equal to number of heterozygous condition. In the given problem you can see that 1, 2, 3. So these 3 are the heterozygous condition. Hence x is equal to 3. Now substitute this value. So therefore 2 to the power 3, that is nothing but 2 into 2 into 2. So 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. So in this case 8 gametes are possible. Again we are going to use the fork line method to calculate, to check whether it is correct or not. Okay. Now let us study that.
Start.
Okay. Now see, in the given problem they have given capital A and small a. Now the probability of capital A with both B is possible. That is capital B one time, again here small b. Similarly, the B has again 2 more probability. One with capital C, another with the small c. Similarly here also, one with the capital C, another with the small c. Now D is homozygous condition, therefore we have to write only one. Keep in your mind, when the homozygous condition is given, you have to take only one allele. When the heterozygous given, both the alleles are considered. Okay. Again here there is a probability that D, D, D. Okay. Now we are going to write the gametes. Capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D. All are capital. Okay. Then capital A, small b, capital A, capital B, small c, capital D. Okay. Capital A, capital B, small c, capital D. This is another possible gamete. Now here capital A, small b, capital C, capital D. So another one, capital A, small b, small c and capital D. So 4 gametes are possible by using this. Again 4 possible gametes will be produced here. Same, apply the formula same. Again one with capital B, another with small b. Again there are 2 choices, capital C, small c. Again here also capital C, small c. And again with the capital D, capital D, capital D, capital D. Now we are going to add all these things. Okay, capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D. Then small a, capital B, small c, capital D. Then capital A, small b, capital C, capital D. Then last one, capital A, small b, small c and capital D. So you can see that by using fork line method also you can solve. So 8 gametes are possible with this type of genotype. So it takes so much long time. So therefore we are using the formula 2 raised to x. That answer is also 8. Understood how to solve this type of genetic problems when the number of gametes are given, asked by giving the genotypes. Okay. See, in the previous problem, when the genotype was given, how to solve that problem? By using the formula. But here, the statement was given. So in this problem, the statement was given that a diploid organism is homozygous for 2 loci and heterozygous for 3 loci. And how many types of gametes are possible? So when this type of problems are given, usually the student get confused between homozygous and heterozygous. But remember our trick. Our trick is you have to concentrate only on the heterozygous condition. Don't bother about the homozygous condition. Whatever may be given the homozygous condition, don't concentrate on it. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದು ಗಮನ ಹರಿಸಬೇಡಿ, ಕೇವಲ heterozygous condition ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತ್ರ focus ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So in the given problem, it is heterozygous for 3 loci ಅಂತಿದೆ. We know that the formula 2 raised to x. In this case, x is equal to 3. So suppose in the examination, if they give 2 loci, you have to add x value is equal to 2. Suppose 4 is given, you have to write the 4, the respective value. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. So now apply the formula. So 2 to the power 3, that is nothing but 2 into 2 into 2. So that is, so 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. So this is the number of gametes produced for this problem. Okay. I hope you understood the different types of problem I have solved. One is using the formula, another one is in the statement. So if you understood the problems, subscribe the channel, click on the bell icon to get the latest notification and like the channel so that it will motivate us. Thank you very much.